We're back. Guys,
We're
we
back.
are back. Like always, first thing first. Guys, the first thing when you walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to Cal Culture Radio. It is Turned Up Thursday. Oh man, Hakeem, it is Turned Up Thursday. Like always, Hakeem, what's cracking like? What's cracking like? What is cracking like on this Turned Up
Hey,
Thursday?
I'm silver surfing, riding a wave, and we trying to get it in.
You ain't lying, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you, Hakeem. The weather outside is beautiful, man.
Yeah, it been nice. It been nice.
I moved to Miami, man. It's like we don't get no form of cold. When it's cold, it's beautiful. When it's hot,
Hmm.
it's sweaty, and when it's raining, it's just wet. But when it's cold, it's just beautiful. It's like one of the weather that you could go have like an outside campfire or sleep
Yeah,
outside.
basically.
That weather is slamming. Like always, shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board: Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Make sure you follow. So very important for you guys to follow us so you're never missing when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us on Rumble and also X, TikTok, Bingo Live. Thank you guys so very much each and every time we go live. And I mean Bingo Live. Every time we go live, I can't be like 70 people watching us on Bingo Live, man. I just love it. They just be waiting. They just be waiting for us to hit the live, man. That's what we did. We hit the live button. But unfortunately, guys, tomorrow we won't be going live because I will be celebrating my birthday in style.
Plucker, plucker. That's it.
In style. So you know how we get down, man. November is always a busy month for everybody. And December is Hakeem's biggest month because it's gonna be
You
his birthday.
already know.
And like you say, hey, shout out to Evelyn Perez, the lovely Evelyn is in the building. Say big shout out to the handsome man Ronnie, whose birthday is tomorrow.
Bird,
Y'all
bird.
say happy birthday.
Suavemente.
Suave, man. Hey, shout out to you guys, man. I don't like to say my birthday tomorrow. I like to keep my birthday a secret, but then I was like, no, you know what? I'm getting older in age. Why not? Let the whole world know
Basically.
it's my birthday tomorrow. Plus, it's the Kia Culture family, so let them know. But first thing first, Hakeem, you already know how we get down. We moving on to sports. Sports. You can't never go bad when it comes to sports, man. So I came on Sunday when it came to aspect of NFL was the Bengals versus the Steelers, which the Bengals lost tremendously against the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, one of the players from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Jalen Ramsey, got upset because Jamal Chase spit in his face, and Jamal Chase eventually got fined. He's a wide receiver for Cincinnati Bengals. He eventually got fined like close to $500,000 on spitting in the person's face. However, he had to say this after the game, and we're gonna cover it now because we were supposed to cover it the other day on Tuesday, but we was not able to go live, so we'll do that now.
I ain't never opened my mouth to that guy.
Look, I can't spit in his face.
Spit on him. That's what he's saying.
I ain't spit on nobody.
He spit on me, so it's up. I don't give a fuck about football after that. Respectfully.
He was saying that you spit on him. Did
Oh
you spit on
God,
him?
we're gonna play a video
I
game.
never
Watch it closely. Did he not spit on his face? Look like a spit to me.
Yeah, that's a spit. That's a spit. It's up from here. That's it.
It was not even a spit. It was a hard spit. That
Yeah, it's
called it
up from here.
spit. Like, I'm not even capping. That was a spit. So Hakeem, your thoughts? I didn't know these NFL players could be that ruthless. Normally, when they spit, I thought they spit on the ground, but it looked like he really spit because of the. It seemed like he was frustrated at how he was getting shut down because on that game, I think he only averaged about 42 yards. Normally, average about 70 to 80 yards a game. So, your thoughts, Hakeem? Him being pretty much Jalen being spit on.
Listen, the guy is a poor excuse for a man. The worst and the most disrespectful stuff you can do is to chew on somebody.
Yep.
Listen, first off, here's the thing. He lucky he did that in the NFL because outside, that's considered a weapon. If you got diseases and you spit on somebody, that's not cool. You're supposed to be unalive for that. All that spit, yeah. No, yeah, bro. You can go, yo. You can. That's an attempt. That's assault and battery. If you got a disease, and you spit on somebody, you can go to prison beyond that. Because a lot of people think that shit is cool. No, it's up from here. I feel the same way. If I see the guy, anytime I see him, we got to rumble. Because spitting on somebody is like degrading them, saying that you're less than a human. So you got to, so he should not only be fined, he need to be removed from the NFL. I hate people like that. I
Me too.
hate when people, yeah.
I feel like being spit on is totally disrespectful. But I know they could use that as well. It is considered assault because they know the next time
Yeah,
further you spit in my face, they already know
yeah.
it's gonna get violent. And lucky for him, it kind of did get a little bit violent, but it didn't because I think Jalen remembered that he was in it was on the field. But Jamal Chase, he's just frustrated with the Bengals, how the Bengals going on right now. But still, it don't give you the right to spit on somebody. But Joe
Hey,
Burrow will start this coming Sunday. He was practicing today, so you know there will be a different turnaround for the Bengals this coming Sunday. So I know he's happy to have his quarterback back. But Pittsburgh is known for the defense. Everybody know that Pittsburgh is known for the defense, but it won't give you a right just to spit on somebody. Moving on to other trending news, this is for people that be watching wrestling in our world. We got to give you guys wrestling. We got to give guys that love wrestling that be watching us. We got to get some form of wrestling. What happened on Monday night? What happened on Monday night is Roman Reigns. But I mean, he made an impact interest to show up to Brock Lesnar. He sure did. Let's go ahead and play that clip.
God, is Brock Lesnar in the War Games team?
He just cleared them all out. The Beast incarnate. Just 12 days away, and he has them.
No way.
The OTC! Roman Reigns! It does not get bigger than this.
If there was one man
Up high here at MSG.
oh God.
There you have it, Hakeem. Your thoughts on Roman Reigns coming through in OKC, and it was a sold out crowd. WWE always have a sold out crowd. Hakeem, you got to go to a wrestling event. When I mean you got to go to WWE,
no, we do.
it's like a concert. That thing is so
Listen,
F out.
it is. And I don't think how impactful wrestling has been to a lot of these young boys' lives, especially for my life. When we was there since WCW, WTO, and you already know to WWF. So to see Roman Reigns out there, it's just like, okay, yes, okay, this makes sense. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like,
he's the next one to take over after
yeah,
John Cena. He's the next one
mm,
up. So that's why they really highly promote him very, very heavily, especially him against Brock Lesnar, who used to be a former superstar. Now,
yep.
because he's retired, he's just be coming in from time to time like The Rock, just coming
Yeah,
from time.
what does Brock do? Does Brock Lesnar does movies?
No, he be having his daughter out because I think his daughter do UFC if I'm not mistaken. So he be
Okay.
over there in that world. But he just do his thing, come through, and then this and that. So, but he just pretty much just give Roman Reigns his more of a shine, and it is because he's pretty much the next run up in WWE, the next star to run the next generation. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to WWE. They been that thing is. I think it's growing fast. I thought what's it called? I thought it was going to end. No, that thing is growing fast.
Yeah, when you have the right management, anything can take off. And they inputted technology because WWF got an app now you can watch their stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over the place.
Moving on to the last trending news when it comes to the NFL. So we already know Dallas Cowboys, they did play Monday night, which they destroyed the Raiders. We already Hyde's not here yet, but I know Hyde's gonna see the beginning. He gonna know we talk about the Dallas Cowboys. They destroyed the Raiders, but after the game, Dak Prescott talk about kneeling, the one that committed suicide, the one we talked about a couple of days ago. He talks about it and how they hang his jersey on I think on the locker room and also and I think in the stadium as well. So we're gonna play that clip and we're gonna talk about it. Shout out to Dak Prescott, man. I ain't know he was like that type of. He's a cool dude.
vulnerable. It's not necessarily about, oh, I'm weak, but it's about being vulnerable. And to show courage, you have to show some kind of weakness, right, or something that you need to overcome. And it was just a time for us to gather together, right? Understand that this game, it's bigger, right? It's about life and these connections that we're making, the brotherhoods, the friendships. We've got to be there for each other, regardless, on the field, off the field. And Marshawn was such a kind, loving, sweet soul that it hurt everybody. But we're able to, as you said, face that grief and use that as a strength for us to move forward. About being vulnerable.
There you go, Hakeem. What's your thoughts on Dak Prescott talking about how to be vulnerable and be there for your teammates? Be there for people that need you the most. I think if Marshawn has someone on his corner talking to him every day, speaking to him like, hey, man, don't lose it all. That thing would have been different. But what's your thoughts on it? Did I lose you, Hakeem? Did I lose you?
My bad. I had myself on mute. So let's say, for instance, you, Ron, you're my brotherhood. And we talk to each other all the time. So I could be over the ledge and me and you would talk and I could calm down. So it's important that we're there for our friends and family and our teammates. At the end of the day, when you come to a place every week, every day, you're technically a brotherhood. It's just like the same at your job. You see these people every day and you've been with them for the last 10 years. They don't become family to you?
Yeah, that's why I heard when you find someone pass, someone
locked up, there, or you get their number, you see them up for work. It's the same thing at my job, or same thing where Jordan works at. So we gotta care a little bit more. We with these people more than we with our own families. So if I'm on a football team, why didn't nobody reach out to him? Why didn't nobody put his arm glove over him to say, hey, bro, it's gonna be all right? Especially if the people who we work with, if we don't know their life, some of these people are coming from dysfunctional homes and got nobody to talk to. Just because people got family doesn't mean that their family are a safe space for them. So anybody listening, check on your coworker, a friend of a friend, a cousin of a cousin, because you never know that you might be the one to bring them off the ledge.
Man, that's absolute fact. But you got to keep in mind too. Especially when it comes to black men, we always act macho, like, oh, we don't need nobody.
Oh, yes.
And that's a problem. So everybody was like, hey, how you doing? Oh, everything's good. We keep it moving. We federal, like, everything's not good. Things are going the way that it should be going. I think he was able to just talk to somebody about his issue. He would still be able to probably make a difference. And why I come in, he said, look, we still on board. We were just talking about the Dallas Cowboys. I was like, I don't even think I get this. Should we talk about Dallas Cowboys?
It was.
But we were literally talking about Dallas Cowboys, how your quarterback, Dak, so similar to Marshawn on Kingland. And, and also about his tragic, his death. So, but we do need one another, and we do need to consult with one another. We do need to talk to each other. So very important. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in each and every time we go live, especially on this Turned Up Thursday. And not only that, but if you are dealing with suicide thoughts, please call the suicide
yes,
or talk to somebody, because that's serious, especially among black men. It's a strong epidemic right now with that. Moving along to money. Money makes the world go round. Money makes our pockets fat. So Hakeem, Elon Musk, your favorite guy, talks about how AI is going to make everyone wealthy. I know it sounds weird, but this is coming from a trillionaire in a couple more months, probably.
But
couple more months.
I believe him.
And let's listen in.
But AI and humanoid robots will actually eliminate poverty. And Tesla won't be the only one that makes them. I think Tesla will pioneer this, but there will be many other companies that make humanoid robots. But there is only basically one way to make everyone wealthy, and that is AI and robotics.
And we can't talk about robotics without AI.
But AI and humanoid. What he said? Will AI
100%. Listen,
How?
I would sit here and lie to you and say that since the inception of AI, I haven't benefited from it and still benefiting from it. And mind you, I'm taking classes on it right now. What he's saying is this: in the next 10 to 20 years, with the more integration of AI in developing countries, it would eliminate everything. Because here's what happened.
Go
Yes,
ahead.
a lot of people. Yes, a lot of jobs are going to be taken away. But then, me and you talked about this: universal health care, universal income. Because if AI and robots are taking this, you have to now compensate these people for not being able to work. Look in Saudi Arabia, look in Qatar, and all these other places. Their
Mhm.
citizens get a stipend from the country because of oil. There's really no industry there. Most of the people get a stipend. They go to school. They focus on art. So here, if we have technology, is only going to make things better. We're going to heal more people. We everybody going to lose weight more because doctors are going to be able to catch things. AI is going to be able to catch things quicker than a doctor, so more lives are going to be saved. I'm telling you, we're going to even live longer. Me and you might be here for 100 years.
Yeah, they trying to right now in China. They're trying to make up a antidote so people can live a little bit more longer.
Yeah. So think about this. I just need people to shift their focus from learning about criminal justice, culinary, and to stick to understanding AI and robotics and Python and all these things that has to deal with artificial intelligence. We're about to be in for a ride that we've never seen before.
Yeah, good point. I didn't even see it from that point of view, and it's just keeping in mind that because right now you see like AI is taking away the jobs, AI is taking away this, AI is taking away that. So that was your first thing first, your mind think, oh, okay, uh, will I be jobless? Will I be homeless? And then Elon Musk come and they say, no, AI is gonna make things better. AI is gonna make you
Yeah.
wealthy if you know how to utilize it correctly. Like you saying, if you utilize it, if you go get the trade, if you go do certain things, then you should be fine. But good take on that one,
Yeah.
huh? I ain't really think
Yep.
about it from that point of view. Because I'll be so worried about AI because I'm like, man, you see them they're taking over the police force, they're taking over the paramedic, the medical, and all this, but it's to enhance and do better. Because I always do research on China, because China's way ahead of everybody. They're like 5 years ahead. And how they integrated AI, human voice, and all this stuff. And you see that it's dope. It's dope. So I think Hakeem Waha is going back to the beginning. That's why he's
Yeah.
trying
Yeah. Yeah.
he's going back to the beginning. He's trying to catch up. Moving along to moving on to other trending news when it comes to money. Hakeem, this one is actually I don't know if this one is good or bad or it's different, but Ford made an agreement where they're gonna be start selling used cars on Amazon. Why?
That's crazy. Yeah,
That
that's
is
crazy.
crazy and that's different. However, this is the speculation though. Even though you may see the car and may purchase the car, you still got to go to like a Ford dealership to pick the car up, and then of course to do more further review. It's a program that's supposed to be launching in certain areas like Los Angeles, Seattle, Dallas. Well, of course, Dallas. Why high it should be in Dallas. Like so many cities, they're gonna be able to do it, but it's not gonna be everywhere. So, how can your thoughts of Amazon pretty much making a deal with Ford and selling used cars on Amazon
It
Prime?
it furthers let us know that brick and mortar locations are going to go out of business. Sooner or later, you're going to have to look at it. If you want to buy a new car, you're going to
Mhm.
have to look online. You're going to have to look online, select the car, and go in. You're going to have to do all the paperwork online and then go in and then go in to see it. So I see that, but it's just going to take the fun out of the experience.
No, because you still gotta go and test the car. You can't. Cause remember, it's a
Yeah,
used car, and they know if it's a used car, it might have some form of function. So then remember, there's a return policy. Like, hey, I don't want this car anymore, and this and that. But to be honest with you, I can't. I think they already had this already. I'm not saying with Amazon Prime, but with other companies, cause like rich people, when they want to buy a car from China, who's able to test it? They just go online, buy it, and they just ship it. You
that
know what
is
I mean?
true.
So they already been doing this. It's just now making it
You're
more
wrong.
public. Yeah, go ahead.
You're correct. Remember Carvana. You see all they got Carvana and that other thing. You order it and they deliver the car to your house.
Yeah. Facts. Facts. So we like Hakeem say we literally moving into the digital age, guys. I hope y'all know that. We're moving in the digital age. You got to get your mind up. You got to get your information up because this is the future. This is what we're heading to. Moving along to other trending news when it comes to aspect of money. So Hakeem, Chris Brown, they consider him to be the modern day Michael Jackson. He have a message that said, I don't want to be rich. I want to create generational wealth. He actually put that on an Instagram post. I don't want to be rich. I want to create generational wealth. Hakeem, this is coming from a young guy who makes millions of dollars on tour, who makes millions of dollars on album sales. What is your thoughts on him now talking about generational wealth?
I hate the word. I hate that he's talking about it.
Why?
Because here's the thing, though. It puts people in the wrong focus. Like generational wealth has to last for 100 years. Your money has to be in a trust that's managed and invested for 100 years, and the heirs of your family compensate for it. That's how it is. And mind you, you and I know most generational wealth, most of the families blow it by the third generation. Look at the Vanderbilts. Look at the Medicis. There's so many, like, people hear this and think that, oh, we have generational wealth. Cooper Anderson is a Vanderbilt. His mama didn't have any more money. The money was gone already. You feel me? So when we say it, like, you could set up a system, but imagine this: me and you have kids, and our kids don't have kids. The money stops. It just sits up in there. Or what if you have a son and I have a son? They blow the money, or the grandkids blow all the money. Now what? What's the generational wealth now?
That's why you create a trust fund.
Okay, and you can only give them a certain amount of money, and to get it, and they'll borrow from the trust fund, and that, you know what I mean. So it's so many different ways. Yeah.
Like for example, you have Warren Buffett, who's older in age. They don't really talk about him much. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
But he's like 90-something years old.
90-something, yeah.
So I won't be surprised. Like he's probably bedridden too. Like but because they haven't been talking about him for a while now. And he said he's not gonna give all his wealth to his kids. He's gonna give it to like foundations and organizations so they can find more cure for cancer and other diseases. But to me, that was supposed to be a part of generational wealth. Why not give it to your kids? Your kids get to the next Kingsman or the next Kingsman or the next Kingsman. So, but I'm with him though on that generational wealth idea. I mean, we've been talking about that a lot, but it's just like
we do.
But you got to just be careful because your generation got to keep on that same momentum. Moving on to other trending news, Hakeem. This is the last news before we move on to hip hop. Hakeem, you won't be surprised, but there's a surge going on when it comes to aspect of McDonald's. People, McDonald's are seeing a high record surge on people applying to get hired at McDonald's. I don't know why McDonald's is so shocked about it. Remember, we in that holiday season. People are trying to get any form of job because they're trying to make extra money because they're trying to buy a Christmas gift and pay for Thanksgiving. Go ahead.
Well, it's so funny you say that. I was at Dollar Tree today, and there was a guy walking in there asking for a job. Now, mind you, it's what today's date is. It's November 20th. So so it's funny you said that. I had that experience today, and there's not a lot of jobs out here, and we all know. Let's be real about it. A lot of people can't even get a good job. A lot of tech people are getting laid off. So if you're able to get a McDonald's jobs and you're able to get a consistent check, who cares? Is that so? It makes sense because everybody know McDonald's is the quickest thing you can get. McDonald's, Checkers, Burger King, Kentucky Fried Chicken. They're the quickest job you can get. Taco Bell. You work late nights, you get paid, you can feed your family. So I don't know why they're surprised when they know that you're all over the place. And like, and listen, most McDonald's people get it, work 2 weeks and quit. So
I'm laughing because it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth, but people want to know why the service the high service. People try to apply for it though. We in the holiday season. Like you said, I keep people are desperate and don't have many jobs. They're trying to get what they can get. Shout out to that because you know they said when they were gonna cut food stamps, gonna force people to work, and they actually did.
Oh my God.
That is crazy. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, shout out to everybody watching us all across the board. We really do appreciate you guys for tuning in on this Thursday. Moving along to hip hop. Hip hop. So Hakeem, you already know when it comes to Kodak Black, anything can happen. And the first thing first, he's going in on his recently ex-girlfriend. Shout out to Mr. Muhammad, blessed be upon you. It's in the
Assalamu alaikum, Muhammad.
So is Kodak, he's having an issue in his personal life, and you know the first thing he's gonna go to social media about it. And his girl did respond. So we're gonna talk about when his girl respond, his ex respond, because they're just going back and forth. Let's go ahead and play that clip. This is gonna be fun because I can't like relationship topics. So we're gonna talk about it to see what advice you can give to Kodak Black.
And watch you go to rappers, to football players, basketball players, and rappers. Why the fuck? Then, if anything, why the fuck would I hate on this? Going to go be with a nigga who wanna be just like me? When there's gonna be shit like I got two copycats. I got a nigga. Come on, man. I got two clones wanna be just like me. Why the fuck would I give a fuck about you gonna be go catch a disease? If anything, I'm still miss one of my baby mamas who I get on here and say I miss a bitch like that. Why the fuck would I do that? I'm saying so shit like, bro, then this live was not even meant to be even about no bitch. I be on here talking and vibing on my waveboard. So I'm about to jump on my fool and I mean all this shit. I just had to state that, bro, because it was some shit like, damn, y'all didn't see me say that whole name time. Like, guess what? There's like a certain agenda against a nigga, right? They want to grab that, put it on there and say, yeah, saying he da-da-da. What the fuck? Before y'all say that, say, what the fuck I said this bitch name? I said this bitch name right now. Oh, shit like, man, stop playing me, man. And then before even a motherfucker even watch the whole shit, the captions and all that shit, want to get on there, oh, you played, oh, let it go. Why the fuck would I be hurt? Why the fuck would I be hurt? I never got my heart broke, bro. I'm getting money since I was a young nigga, bro. Fuck, I grew up in the trap. I grew up in a trap house, bro. We're a big fucking family. My mama ain't gonna let me be stupid about a bitch. Bro, I got a big dumb ass family, bro. My granddaddy, my daddy, all them players. Bitch, I used to go to a laundry in Haitian food store, Haitian restaurant with my daddy. I'm grabbing hoes for my daddy. I'm snatching bitches from my daddy. Then we go back home to my mama, and I play in my mama's face like we don't want to just acting crazy. You know what the fuck you talking about? Why the fuck would I be hurt by the bitch? Why the fuck would I be hurt by murder? The fuck, man? The hell, bitch? What? Video when I was.
And then she did respond. Okay.
Turned you up. Shut your up, boy. Damn. I turned you up.
Baby, don't you let me say. What's your thoughts on? Of course, Kodak did grow up in the trap. We knew where he grew up from. You know, we're not too far from it. And also Merle pretty much not giving a crap because, you know, social media. But go ahead, your thoughts on it.
He asked for it.
Yeah, he do.
He asked for it. Like, yeah. If you already have kids and you and that person is not 100%, why would you go have kids more? And then that's the one who had got him filed child support. I think he's paying $30,000 a month for that kid he has. And like, so she just won the jackpot. And mind you, she was just doing the song with him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they was just working together doing a song, and you turned into a BMs. Like it's weird.
It is weird. That was weird, but it's just like he chose this for himself. Guys gotta understand. Sometimes I get it why they blame the woman, but at the end of the day, you gotta blame yourself because you're allowing it to continue. Don't give her no time and space. Just be there for the child and just move forward. But you know, Kodak, he gonna keep it 100. He grew up in the trap house. He grew up, he grew up rough. You know, so to him, women is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, when it comes to his kids, he is there for. That's one thing they never said. Kodak, they never bashed him for his kids. They always say that he is there for his kids.
Oh,
So
100%.
I gotta give him credit when credit's due. Shout out to him. Hopefully he get his life together because you know a woman could really, really stress you out if you allow them to. That's the key word. If you allow them to. Moving on to the other hip hop news. I came for Bow Wow. You know Bow Wow? Bow Wow came out and say this generation is not the same like the old generation when it comes to aspect built when it comes to aspect of wealth, record sales, and other things, and he talks about it. Let's go ahead and play that clip.
Yeah. So you mentioned Shy is 15. You know, when you first came out, a lot of your fans were about their age. But, you know, now it's a conversation that teens really don't have teen music. Would you agree with that sentiment? Or, you know, a lot of us, they listening to what we listening to, you know?
Now, facts. I feel like, I mean, when you got these multi-billion-dollar companies pumping out one genre or one specific sound, it's hard to beat that. You know, we're talking about algorithms, talking about the, you know, playlist, payola comes in effect. I mean, when you got the check, it don't cost nothing to make a record go number one and to keep getting it spent until it's just stuck in your head and then you end up liking the record.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's really just a different day. Like it's just a way different day out here now.
Yeah.
The game is being played differently. Yeah, it's special.
Yeah.
It's a special time.
Yeah. So what made you laugh?
Just thinking about just how different it is. Like, you know what I mean? You could really buy a hit. Like, it doesn't cost. And a lot of the music is very, very disposable. Like, it's just so many people can make it. You know, people to understand that there's a reason why. Like, I'm a student of the game. It's a reason why it's not a lot of new artists really on tour.
Yeah.
Young Boy did his thing. I'm just thinking this year.
Gunna about to go on tour as well.
Gunna's about to go out. Shout out to Gunna. Fuck with Gunna.
It's not a lie. Look, we can't even think of
it. Now listen to this. Brandy.
Yep.
Monica, right? Mm-hmm. Wayne. Bow Wow, Trey Songz.
Yep. Chris Brown.
Chris Breezy. Then you got me and B2K.
Right.
Right? You had Nelly and Ja Rule and them went out, right?
Yep. Jagged Edge and them finna go on tour.
Go out. You see 50 Cent just did his world, right? Just lapped the world, right? These are all millennial artists.
Yeah.
Like, they're all millennial artists. So that shit, the younger, like the new artists should take that in consideration. Like, damn, we putting out music and it's hot. Right. And we popping. Yeah, you popping for them first 7 months. But then when you look up 8 years from now, Bow Wow 55 still running arenas and you fucking assed out. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you mentioned Shy is 15. You know, when you first came out, a lot of your fans were about their age. But, you know, now it's a conversation that teens really don't have teen music. Would you agree with that sentiment? Or, you know, a lot of us, they listening to what we listening to. You know?
So, Hakeem, your thoughts on Bow Wow? Do you agree in what he was saying?
No, I disagree with him. Because here's the thing, though.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Because I'm going to tell you why. Let me change that. I could see where he's coming from, but I also got to understand something too. Each generation is different. Music morphs in different ways. There's people in this generation who are going to be able to tour. Drake, Big Sean, Nicki Minaj, like, you know what I mean?
But they consider them to be in the 2000s though.
They do, but what he's saying is like not a lot of people was able to tour. There's still people who can tour in this generation, but the problem is too, reason why music wasn't as accessible as it is now. And that's another thing. And then artists wasn't getting on as they get now, but still, it's still hard for an artist to blow up. Like, don't let him fool you and think that a lot of people are blowing up. You got people who have a hot single and that's it. And they'll keep it moving. Just because somebody put a couple money behind it doesn't mean the record lasts forever. Some people, you forget about the record. Tell me the last song you remember that went hot.
When the last time Bow went hot, or is it the last song?
No. What song? What's the last hot song you remember?
From which era? This era?
Right now, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. What's the biggest song right now out?
Cardi B and Young Jeezy. Everybody.
Okay, boom. Before that, what was it?
Drake and Kendrick Lamar. that beef that was going on.
Yeah, that was the beef, but we can't even remember the songs anymore.
So that was it. Do you agree with Bow Wow then? That what Bow Wow was
No,
saying?
no, because I don't remember
Because
none of Bow Wow.
this generation don't really have hot songs unless you listen to the wrong way. That have Turtle Racing, young boy, Gunna. Like there's only certain people.
Yeah, certain people, but it was like that back in the days. There's certain people in the '90s we listened to. A shitload of artists came out then. I don't remember none of Bow Wow song.
Shout out to Nephew. That's also in the middle. Nephew for real is in the building. Shout out to Nephew for real. I know he. I know
He said Nokia.
Nokia.
He said Nokia. Yeah, that was the song.
Nephew is an artist. Nephew is an artist.
Yeah.
So he's an up and coming artist. So I know he could relate to what Bow Wow is saying. So or disagree with what Bow Wow is saying. But you do make a good point though. You do make a good point, Hakeem. But I'm just saying, but in the 90s and the 2000s, you can know every song that's out. Like he gave a list. It's so many artists that's out now. The artists that's out now, they consider them to be trash. You got Sexy Red. People like she trash. She
yeah. Nobody mentions Sexy Red anymore. Remember, she was hot 2-3 years ago.
That's what Bow Wow was saying. That it's only like because it's like popcorn style. After the popcorn's gone, that's it. Right now, Bow Wow tour, he get a sold out crowd. Chris Brown is in the 2000 era. People fail to realize Chris Brown not in this era. He's from the 2000s.
But really, a lot of people come see Bow Wow. It's like somebody going to see Rolling Stones or Beatles. Like we grew up with this music, so you got a lot of old timers coming to watch it. Just like somebody goes
flip flopping. They usually go here and they go there. So and like why I say it's true, Bow Wow been big for years. So
that's the thing. But Bow Wow ain't really. When the last time Bow Wow had a hit?
He don't do hits. He just toured. But I'll say it's a good take because you're an artist too as well. Nephew for real is an artist too as well. I would say all these people. So you guys are artists, so y'all can relate. So he also commented in the chat too. He said his song in rap is hot for summer, maybe sometime.
True. That is true. Nephew's right. And some are. Listen, the music not like how it was back in the days, like Stevie Wonder and all that type of shit. You know what I mean?
True. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern time, like always. Shout out to Nephew. For real, a new subscriber in the building. I know who he come from, but I just said new subscriber because he come in. Seeing him in the building.
He got music on his page?
Huh?
He got music on his page?
He do got music on his page. I can send it to you. He do got music
on his
page. Hey, Nephew, put your page, your IG in the chat so people can go and check out your music.
Yeah. Or your YouTube channel.
His YouTube channel, yeah. He does music. He be in the studio like every night. So I think probably you and him could collab. And why we should say too, Bow Wow even did. He also did television, movies. Bow Wow did a lot. He's a legend.
Yeah.
I give him that. Bow Wow's a legend. We grew up with Bow Wow.
Yeah.
We grew up with him. So
he said my daughter was crazy over him and his music. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to tell you, Bow Wow was. They don't get Bow Wow a lot of credit. Bow Wow did some hits with a lot of people. I think would have made him way bigger if we did a song with Michael Jackson, but unfortunately, Jermaine Dupri never came through with that one. Moving along to other trending news. So Hakeem, a streamer goes by the name Cuffham was pretty much collapsed on stage. He ended up getting a gun to his head, rushed him to the hospital, and Ada Ross is thinking about suing him for Cuffham because Cuffham, he's an up-and-coming streamer, and he don't have money like that. So I think Ada Ross is trying to get back. But we're gonna play the clip, and I want to know you guys' thoughts on that one because this one was actually sad. He actually that Hakeem was great. That was so crazy. Hold up, because of copyright music, just pay attention. See, he fell off on stage.
Fuck. I'll be real, man. We'll keep guys up there with Cuffham. I'm gonna be in the hospital with him until at least I get an update. I'm not leaving his side, bro. You know what I mean? So I know it's super unfortunate, and I know you guys love the streams and shit, but hey, bro, when it comes to health, when it comes to my boys' sanity when it comes to physical help. I'm gonna stand by his side. I don't give a fuck, bro. Camera comes off, but part 2, we'll run it back. We'll go. We do a part 2.
No, of course. And by the way, I didn't ditch Aiden. Cardi called me to the room. So
Okay, that's understandable. Yeah,
you know?
Cardi don't like parents, so
yeah, of course. Like, and by the way, his whole team understands. Like,
Is that
like,
academics?
Like, goddamn.
Yeah, he went on Aiden Ross.
It's not too
Those 3
crazy.
days ago.
it's pretty bad. He's gonna need
really
might need
bad.
surgery.
Awful.
Because listen, his head is cut open right now. It's cut open. There's blood everywhere. But he's gonna be okay. He's gonna get through the shit and he's gonna be better. So prayers for Cuffin. We'll keep you guys posted. And that's that. All right, I'm ending stream. You can turn it off. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow.
And remember that was Cuff on stream. So and there's
The team understands. Like we love Cuffs. Like, goddamn. It's not too crazy, is it? Please.
It's pretty bad. He might need surgery. Because listen, his head is cut open right now. It's cut open. There's blood everywhere. But he's gonna be okay. He's gonna get through the shit and he's gonna be better. So.
And then Aiden Ross said it's the next following day.
Guys, this is not. You're not gonna hear the end of this. That's all I'm saying. And my brother Cuffham, as he heals and as he goes through the process, he's gonna be okay in the long run. But I promise you, this isn't. Yo, you're gonna be hearing a lot more about this. Of course. It's so funny, right? I'm talking to Cuffham. I'm like, yo, you know what we're gonna do, right? And he's like, what? You know what we're gonna do, right? He's like, I didn't even think of that. Why? He's like, that's why your best friend's Jewish. He gave me a smile and everything. No, I'm kidding. He's going through it though. I ain't gonna lie, guys. This is not. You're not gonna hear the end of this. That's all I'm saying. And my brother Cuffham, as he heals and as he goes through the process, he's gonna be okay in the long run. But I promise you, this isn't. Yo, you're gonna be hearing a lot more about this.
So therefore, Hakeem, he thinking about pretty much suing the situation that happened to Cuffham because he fell off the stage. But go ahead, Hakeem, your thoughts on that one.
I agree with him. I think that there's negligence on the stage and for it not being secure. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But thank God that Cuffham is all right. But they know that lawsuit is coming.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Like especially Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross love to go to court, and he also in court too for also defamation when it comes to aspect of Megan Thee Stallion. But his team is handling that behind the scene, and we're gonna talk about Megan Thee Stallion too because she's over here in South Florida. She had a court date today, and she's talking about she's in court with a blogger who she allegedly saying that she made up the fake story when it came to aspect of Tory Lane, and also when it came to allegedly she leaked an AI video of her pretty much doing a sexual act or something, a explicit act. So that one is crazy, but we're gonna talk about that later on in the show. But we move along to Blueface Hakeem. Corshawnda Hakeem had enough to the point that she's thinking about doing like physical harm to Blueface. But we talk about that time. Their relationship is just Rocky about this. She have enough because it's the stuff that he's doing.
Yo, it's been super toxic.
Very.
Super toxic.
How long you gonna keep cyberbullying your kid? He keep fucking with my son? I am. He keep fucking with my son? I am. Cause y'all think this shit funny, clicks and giggles, bro. It's cool. I'm gonna take a little break from Instagram.
And she
keep
has.
fucking with my son. I'm gonna end up in jail.
How is he cyberbullying his son?
You his friend, bro. Why you not saying that to him? The way you love your kid and fight for your kid, why you not saying nothing? Y'all want to see this nigga in the grave. That's why.
There you go, Hakeem. She want to see him in grave. She just had enough. It's that toxicity to the extreme. And we talked about this all the time. We talk about their relationships. Someone going to end up in a body bag.
Yeah, definitely. But here's the thing, though. She's crying about this now, but she's been toxic since they first met. Like, what are you supposed to expect? And why are you taking this to the internet? Take this to a therapist. Take this to a counselor.
They went to therapist. You saw how they end up fighting. It just doesn't. It just need to stay apart.
Hey, we can't. Then I can't. And I'm not trying to be insensitive. Like the only person I care about is the kid because their parents are dysfunctional. I don't care nothing about her crocodile tears. Your whole life been on the TV, and the only person who's been made a spectacle, and we need to protect is that baby and them other babies. I get an F about her feelings. You know what I mean? That baby. Listen, you ain't supposed to be putting your baby on camera. Nobody ain't supposed to be seeing your kid's face until they're of age.
Having to listen to her voice is enough.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to her. Shout out to her. It is, but she just had enough. Moving on to other trending news, I came back to sports betting. So, you know, that big allegation how
Oh my
a
God,
lot of
parlay
these
this
players getting
season.
paid. You already see it. So you already know what's going on. It's a New Orleans University basketball player admit to the point shaving purposely missing a shot so he can end up getting money, and he eventually got to let go of the school. The school let him out. He's no longer in the basketball organization. He is out. Let's go ahead and play that clip. We're gonna continue. We're gonna talk about the sports bettors. Because you know it's an epidemic when it comes to sports betting.
Did point shave. I mean, I did go out there and not do my best. Basically shooting the ball and not actually trying to make it, but making it. Like make a couple and miss a couple.
Hunter says players were approached by an unidentified bettor out of Las Vegas who likely saw green flags in the form of dollar signs.
The way they did it, they'll look at the record. They're like, yeah, it's a better chance that they lose by a certain spread.
Were you worried about the consequences if you tried to point shave and failed and you lost that better money?
95%. We were going to get the job done.
Text messages recovered by investigators from teammate Daquavian Short's phone included an exchange between Short and Hunter in which they discussed receiving $5,000 for their participation in the scheme.
I was money hungry. That's all it was, money hungry. Fast cash.
What did you want to do with that money?
Skip that question.
I see some emotion on your face here. Can you explain why?
Life is rough.
I mean, I don't know.
Hunter getting up from our interview to go compose himself. He returned ready to share his story and his motive.
What was the motivation for the money?
Basically, I had a child. I just had a child. So, like, the school wasn't...
It's the three-pointer.
Did point shave. I mean, I did go out there.
There you have it, Hakeem. Your thoughts on these, this thing's getting bad. Go ahead, Hakeem.
Hey, you want to know why it's so hurtful to see that situation? Because it's like, when I look at it and I looked at his face as he bent his head down, you could tell that he had a child and he wants to provide. And this is how a lot of kids in the ghetto go to jail. Sometimes it doesn't be greed that's motivated, it's life circumstances. And a person had to be so desperate to throw away his college career and potentially get into the NBA. He's forever banned.
I'm saying he's banned.
So he has no choice but to go to McDonald's or go to Quickcrete and go lay down concrete.
Like, not funny, but he is funny.
Yeah, he's gonna be a worker for the rest of his life instead of weathering the storm, getting his college education and stuff like that. But you know, the last thing we ever do, man, I went through that. I needed a couple dollars. And I was like, okay, I'm about to not, you know what I'm saying? But to see that, it hurts, man. It hurts to see that.
It do hurt. It do hurts. But he said, and look how he break it down. He said, them guys, they look at the line, they see who's hot, and they know who they can manipulate. That thing is crazy. I told people, it's bigger than what you ever think, man. This is why he may have lost his education, but the G League is still available for him. No, I think he's forever banned. Why? I don't think he can even go to the G League.
No. Maybe the G League or the Big Three.
I don't even know if he's playing basketball.
Yeah.
But remember, if they look at Hakeem, they see that, they were like, I don't know. Do they really want him in the Big Three? Could they find out that he's sports betting?
Yeah, you got a point there. Like once you're tagged as a gambler or or a point shaver.
Yeah.
Look, like I don't even know him, and I don't want to do business with him.
Don't know to tell you. His career is done, and is the embarrassment of his family. Main topic on today's show, Hakeem. So the Chicago mother we talked about yesterday. Remember the one that got jumped by those preteen, those middle schoolers? Finally speak up, and she say now she's Hakeem. She pressing charges on the kids and on the mom, on the parents. Shout out to her, and I agree with her 110%. I do not care what people think because I told you I don't like bullies, and the way and she was pregnant. That's the only way you can hold someone accountable. Let's listen in.
Corshawnda Hatter says she's still in physical pain after she and her son were brutally attacked with her young daughter just steps away. Her legs are bruised and it's hard for her to walk. But what hurts her the most is her children are still suffering.
My son is, he's very devastated. He'll wake up out of him in the middle of his sleep, screaming. He'll scream, "Mommy, are you there?"
Hatter says her 9-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter are traumatized after watching their mom get attacked by a group of kids. In this video, we've blurred the faces of those involved because they're all minors. We've stopped it after she was dragged to the ground because of how brutal it is. Her son was beaten, and she says one of the kids pulled her daughter's hair. Her daughter stood off to the side crying, watching her brother and mother get attacked. Corshawnda Hatter.
I felt helpless because I was down on the ground and he was down on the ground and he's looking at me screaming like, "Mommy, please help me, help me." I couldn't get up myself. I couldn't do nothing.
She's sick. She has sickle cell. So I guess they seen a little weakness in her because she's kind of walking a little slow. And they have no right to put their hands on an adult.
That's her partner, Devon Lee, who was at work when the attack happened. Hatter went on to tell me that her son has been bullied for the past 2 years at Orville T. Bright Elementary School because of the way she walks and talks. All of the results of her sickle cell disease. Hatter tried to talk to the school about the bullying, but she says they didn't do anything about it.
I felt helpless because I was.
So Hakeem, your thoughts? I think. Oh, sorry.
And moved her out of South Deering and into an undisclosed location. Hatter says she's pressing charges against the parents of the kids who attacked her. As for her children, they'll be transferred to a different school, and she's looking to get therapy for them. The community.
There you go, Hakeem. What's your thoughts after hearing that?
But
go ahead.
I love that, but it's not enough. I want every student who threw a punch or a kick to be suspended and expelled. I need restitution. I do not like bullies. We bully the bullies. We bully the bullies. If you want to hear, because I remember growing up, it's certain kind of kids who cause kids from not learning and not enjoying that. And I remember this. My parents are first generation immigrants, and at that time we didn't know. And coming up, you ain't speak good English like that. So imagine being bullied for not being speak English. So this is the time where I get highly aggressive, like highly aggressive. Like that bullying stuff is only going to lead you to prison and jail. I do not like bullies. I want these kids to be expelled. I want their parents to lose their jobs. I want their, I want the cousins to lose their jobs.
Facts. You go all to the bloodline. I agree because I don't like bullies either. Bullies is they get on my last nerve. Like, come on,
man.
But this is a prime example of the community we live in. We live in a community where people don't care. They don't care at all. And especially in Chicago, Illinois, so a lot of people say, "Man, you should be surprised on that." But yeah, it is. You should be surprised. Moving along, but shout out to her. I'm glad she's pressing charges. I'm glad her husband's right by her side, and that's what we need to see too. Start pressing charges on the parents and on these kids. Facts. And everybody's outraged about it because we know this goes on a daily basis. This needs to stop. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem. This happened 2 days ago. We didn't cover it, so we're gonna cover it now. So remember Patrick Beverly?
Yeah.
He was the one that fought the guy that was pretty much talking to his younger sister. However, he did get arrested due to the fact of for assault. because they say after that he ended up choking his sister for dealing with a young man. That's why he got arrested for.
Oh
They didn't
wow.
arrest him for beating up the guy. They arrested him because he choked his sister because pretty much he was upset and left her like kind of bruised up. You know, Patrick. But Haki, I want to know your thoughts. To me, I think he did a good thing, but I did what he did was to do. I don't. But being
Yeah.
I think he went too far. But go ahead, your thoughts.
Hey man, you just as worse as the guy beating up. You know what I mean? Like you ain't supposed to put hands on. You supposed to get a therapy. You know what I mean?
He didn't only put hands on Haki. He choked her, allegedly.
That shit weird as hell.
He almost killed his own. I think
That shit is weird.
it's not funny.
Ron.
It is weird. It's like you save your sister, but then you end up being you. But I think he was so upset. But you can't let your
Ron,
emotion consume you. You know what I mean?
you can't. Ron, that shit is so weird. Trust me when I tell you that. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ, that shit is weird.
I didn't want to give people a follow up, but he did get arrested. He did get arrested because they say after the fact he did beat up his sister. Look, he beat up his sister. But to me, I understand she might need a spanking, but don't destroy the girl. You know what I mean? Good gosh, he choked her, left a mark on her neck, allegedly, and a bruised eye. So that's what I arrested him for. Moving on to other trending news, Hakeem. So Hakeem, picture this: police is looking for a guy who usually uses his phone. He had an app, scanned the ATM machine, and money came out like it's a jackpot, and took over.
Wow.
The power of AI. Let's go ahead and play that clip. People think I'm lying. People, if you think I'm lying, I'm gonna show you the clip. This is a real thing that's happening today, and this happened in DC.
A phone and money started pouring out in a matter of minutes. $175,000 just gone. This is the ATM that is now currently unavailable. This is the one that was hit in Fairfax County. It is a wild story. Yes, it's called jackpotting. Essentially, it is a cyber physical crime that is growing not only here in the DMV but across the country. Attackers are compromising ATMs, forcing them to dispense tens of thousands of dollars, kind of like a slot machine in Vegas. I talked to a expert who is going to break it down for us. He actually wrote an op-ed on this very issue. Take a listen.
What they wind up doing is taking charge of the software of the machine. They just tell the machine through the software world that, spit the money out, just let it go. The real issue is it's going to cost more for the banks to make up the lost profits. Where is it going to come? It's the old trickle-down theory. Somewhere along the line, instead of a $5 bank charge per month, it'll be a $6 charge. So we end up paying the bill for these things.
Detectives say he simply held up a phone and money started pouring out in a matter of minutes. $175,000.
Think about Hakeem. You put up a phone. It's an app. Boop. Money came out like a jackpot. Clean the whole ATM.
And the American citizen suffers again. There's no winning here, man. There's no winning here, man. Everybody loses. Even the guy who's doing it, he's gonna get caught eventually, and he's gonna have to pay restitution.
Yeah, because them dollars. Because the way them dollars work, people realize when they come out of the ATM, it goes to the. Remember, they chipped, but the process of them going to the ATM machine is for them to remove the chip out. But if you do that not the right way, it's gonna come out as different. More likely the guy's gonna get caught. Like I can say, it's a chip.
Yeah.
Have a chip on it. But it just show you that the power of AI. People out here are like you said, how can you go on to get the education they're doing, and they're manipulating the systems now to work for their favor. Shout out to the beautiful and lovely and watching right now on. You already know TikTok.
Oh, that's Ann from Ashton.
Yeah, on Ashton. She wants to know.
Hey, listen, suavemente.
She can hear us. She can hear you. So shout out to
Suavemente. Go ahead.
No, but yeah, so that's what's happening now. So people can actually manipulate the system. So that's scary. If people can do that, Hakeem, what more can they do? You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem, is coming from the beautiful and lovely South Florida. Hakeem, they are pretty much they not playing with the cartels and the cocaine trafficking, because Miami has seized over how many kilos, Hakeem?
Oh man,
Close to $1 billion worth of kilos in South Florida.
That's why they told me ain't no more dope out in the streets. That's my homeboy told me.
Our message to the cartels is clear. We own the sea, not you.
The U.S. Coast Guard announcing a major drug seizure on board the U.S. Stonecutter at Port Everglades.
We will find you, we will hunt you down, and stop you if you wish to do this nation harm.
The service seizing 49,000 pounds of cocaine they say was headed to the United States. The drugs worth more than $362 million.
Damn.
Every narcotics move day saves American lives and makes our nation safer.
The Coast Guard says the offload is the result of at least 13 interdictions in the Eastern Pacific over the last few months, 3 of them taking place in a single night.
We use our armed helicopter to stop the vessels. We take the smugglers or presumed smugglers on board our ship as detainees, and then we confiscate the contraband. And then they are turned over either to they've been turned over to Ecuador or their country.
I would be a rich man by now. Listen, I could have took over Haiti with that much dope.
Gabbard applauding those who pulled it off.
This kind of investment
And
is
a
what
lot of people in
has
the
set
comments
the
say they
Coast
gonna send it
Guard,
right back.
has unleashed the Coast Guard to be able to deliver the kind of historic results, again,
And
that these men and women signed up to do.
This latest seizure comes as tensions continue to rise in the Caribbean, with the U.S. military blowing up at least 21 suspected drug boats since early September, killing at least 83 people, according to the Pentagon.
Man, oh my
now,
God.
the U.S. has the world's
Not playing,
largest
kinda,
aircraft
yeah.
carrier on standby.
Wow,
in the
83
Caribbean.
people?
We're stopping drug dealers and drugs from coming into our country.
They go high cable and them catch it, getting all that kilos and
Hey,
they destroying these people out there on the sea, man.
there's no more dope out here on the streets, man. Everybody go get a job at McDonald's. The dope game's over with. Seeing that,
Yeah, because with marijuana now, you can go buy it.
you can go buy it. There's no more dope. It's either you scamming or you taking shit. I don't know what to say, or sell some fake chains.
Moving along to other trending news, because guys, because we're not going live tomorrow, so we try to give out you guys as much news for over the weekend. Well, again, Trump signed. We talked about it yesterday. We thought he wasn't going to sign the bill. He actually did sign the bill for them to go ahead and release the Epstein file. So let's go ahead and listen in.
From his own party, President Trump signing the bill to release the FBI files on convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Trump announcing it on social media while arguing the Epstein, quote, hoax is nothing more than an attempt to distract from his agenda, and again trying to shift the focus to Democrats associated with Epstein. Writing perhaps the truth about these Democrats and their associations with Jeffrey Epstein will soon be revealed, because I have just signed the bill to release the Epstein files. In his post, the president claims he was the driving force behind the bill's passage, but the White House went to great lengths to prevent Congress from ever voting on it, and Trump could release the files at any time. The president only offering his support for the bill once it was clear Republicans on the Hill were going to defy him and vote to release the files over his objections. Epstein and Trump were friends for more than a decade. After Epstein's arrest in 2019, Trump said he hadn't spoken to him in 15 years. He insists he broke off the friendship when he learned Epstein was luring away young female staffers who worked at Mar-a-Lago. The Justice Department now has 30 days to follow through and release the files, but that does not guarantee that the full files will be made public. Lawmakers now warning the administration not to cherry-pick the files, but release them as Congress directed.
This is not an invitation for Donald Trump to pick and choose his version of the truth.
She doesn't have carte blanche to withhold a whole tranche of files.
Pressed by our Pierre Thomas, Attorney General Pam Bondi refusing to explain how this will proceed and what, if anything, will be released.
But we will continue to follow the law, again, while protecting victims, but also providing maximum transparency.
The bill includes exceptions, including a provision to withhold files they determine would jeopardize an active federal investigation or prosecution. A notable caveat, given Trump recently ordered an investigation into Epstein's relationships with prominent Democrats. But Trump ordering that probe after Bondi herself closed the Epstein investigation back in July, insisting there was no there, that the administration found no evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties.
What changed since then that you launched this investigation?
Information that has come for information. There's information new information, additional information, and again, we will continue to follow the law, to investigate any leads. If there are any victims, we encourage all victims to come forward.
And for the survivors, this bill becoming law caps a decades-long fight. The family of Virginia Giuffre, one of Epstein's most well-known victims, telling ABC News, quote, "This moment is nothing short of monumental. They are applauding the work of all of the survivors while cautioning that work isn't finished yet." Facing relentless pressure.
I can your thoughts on the Epstein file.
So,
signed by him.
How many days ago did we cover that that the bill was just released? That was a couple of days ago, right?
Correct.
It's going to even take maybe damn near a month before they even start digging into the file. Like,
it 30 days. It did say 30 days. That is a month.
Yeah, like man, we've been talking about this shit for over a year and a half, man. Let's get to the money, man. Like, it's either drop the files or what. Like, you know what I mean?
That what they said they're using that as a distraction. I think they are. But
yeah.
It is what it is, man. But I'm not surprised when it comes to the aspect of Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump. Remember, either or, they're going to nitpick and carry out everything. Even though they say, oh, we're not going to touch it. How can you know they're going to touch it? Because there's some people in there, they don't want their names to be revealed. Some high, powerful people.
Yeah, basically, some
I'm not
Democrats.
talking about from the U.S. I'm talking about from overseas. You think come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Dang, man. Man, I can tell you it's going to open some open wounds that shouldn't be open. Moving along to other trending news, Hakeem, but we knew that was going to happen. High Show Speed was rewarded Streamer of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
We're not surprised, but High Show Speed wanted to show love and support to his fans and his supporters that went through him to make sure that he was the #1 Streamer of the Year. We knew that was coming. Everybody knew that was coming.
What's up, y'all? It's Speed here, and we have won the Streamer of the Year award. I want to give a huge thanks to everybody who voted me. I want to give a huge thanks to my fans. I want to give a huge thanks to anybody who support me. And I love y'all. And also, y'all know how much I work hard for y'all every single year to give y'all the best content, the best streams. So I appreciate y'all enjoying that content and supporting that content. And I love y'all. I'm going to keep working harder. And I appreciate y'all. It's Speed Game for life. And I love y'all. I love y'all so much. What's up, y'all?
So people wondering why Speed is so high and so popular and bigger than Kai Cenat. He's giving y'all a genuinely real content. Kai Cenat do content too. He does. But Kai Cenat does more interviews than High Show Speed does. High Show Speed, you see that he's doing Black Flip on San Diego. He's going here to China. He's going here to Jamaica.
Yeah, he's more international.
And then next year he's going to Africa. He's giving you organic, real content. Kai Cenat is big too. Don't get me wrong. Kai Cenat can hold it down. Both of them, to me, are great streamers and one of the best streamers of all time. But when it comes to that hard work and that initiative, High Show Speed hand down.
I agree with you. I think you just covered it mostly, but High Show Speed is more visible all over the world than Kai Cenat or Aiden Ross. They're more U.S. based. High Show Speed has been to Pakistan. He's been to India. Like you say, he's been to these places where the average kid in Brazil will know who High Show Speed is. And mind you, he's a soccer fan. So he's tied to soccer and a lot of these other things. So he has more of a world appeal. And it's a good thing because this is a kid from Cleveland, Ohio, I think, or Cincinnati, and who has this thing. So thanks to the internet, let's get it popping.
Yeah, let's get it popping, man. He doing tremendous great thing. Sorry why I missed your comment. This is what's coming from the one you're talking about the drug cartel. American drug addicted is going to start robbing pharmaceuticals, pharmacies.
No, you telling the truth.
Drugs are, which is true. I won't be surprised that does happen. Moving on to other trending news, like I told you, Megan Thee Stallion, she pretty much started her court date appearance this week. When it comes to the aspect of her and this blogger, it was like she pretty much was there. She didn't really talk much. That's the blogger right here. I don't know how to say it. I think is it Megago? I think it's Meligo.
Yeah, Mango or something like that. I remember this situation.
2024. So the whole thing is pretty much accusing Megago for pretty much about the false crime against Tory Lanez, the aspect of the sexual thing I was telling you about, and other things too as well. Like she pretty much because remember she's a blogger. So they always say a lot of these bloggers are gonna get sued for false information. I mean, shout out to Logic. I remember Logic be talking about that on the Shice Adventure. And he's right. They're going after bloggers. A lot of these celebrities are going after bloggers, streamers, if you put out any false information. That's why I always told you guys, we're going to give you guys the research on where it's coming from. This is not coming from us. This is what's coming from XL magazine. You know, XL. This is what's coming from that. And that's what they're saying. So she went to court. She didn't really talk much. Things are going well, and I think Megan Thee Stallion is also in competition. I think, and also Tory Lanez was also out. He also was.
Thanks for being so kind with the photographers today.
For believing that.
Good luck.
And that's the blog.
You feeling confident about tomorrow?
I feel like God is good all the time. That's what I feel like. How you feel today?
I feel great. Look at those fabulous shoes.
Talk about that.
Where are the shoes from?
Tasha K said I'm a Shein, but these from Fashion Nova, child. Ain't that cute? Get into it. Cold. Fashion Nova, I need a cold.
How do you like Miami? How do you feel they're treating you at the trial?
I can't talk about that, but Miami is a beautiful city. Miami is beautiful. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I love Miami.
All right, good luck to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't know how long the trial gonna be.
Megan Thee Stallion is going to go on trial in her defamation lawsuit against Milagro Cooper. Megan and Milagro are both going to be here this morning, and they're going to do jury selection. They might even get to opening statements this afternoon. This is a trial about whether Milagro is defaming Megan when she says that Megan lied in her trial about Tory Lanez shooting her. Now, the jury is going to be told that Tory Lanez refused to answer questions about how he met Milagro during a deposition from prison that's related to this case. The judge last night held him in contempt along with his lawyer, ordered him to pay $20,000. Lanez refused to answer how he first met Milagro, whether he's ever communicated with Milagro, and whether he sent Milagro Instagram direct messages or text messages. Now, this is the second adverse inference instruction against Milagro. There is another one saying that she intentionally deleted text messages and that jurors can view it the wrong way. Is this the Megan Thee Stallion trial?
Yes, I'm John O'Sullivan. How are you? I know
you're at the federal courthouse.
Senior staff.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Anything to say before you go in? All right. I'm heading into the courthouse. I've got an article up on legal affairs and trials.
So Megan Thee Stallion is in court. So I came your thoughts on Megan Thee Stallion being in court and pretty much suing this blogger.
Hey, she's trying to make sure she's trying to salvage her reputation that's already been damaged. Like, regardless of what this case may be, nobody likes her in the industry. Nobody won't do a song with her. She can't get a feature. So this is just maybe to try to prove that she did not lie. But the way it is, we're still going by what the industry knows. So whatever this outcome of this case is, it's not going to do much.
Me, I ain't going to do much. But at the end of the day, the bloggers are going to pay a fine, which you're going to be like, I don't have, and then a fall bankruptcy. You know how things go. That's just how the world crumbles. It is what it is. Last time on today's show, I can't remember Ariana Grande for the movie Wicked. Remember this house?
Yeah. Ariana Grande.
Yeah, you know how she was attacked and
Cynthia by the little Asian boy.
Yeah, and rescue her. She finally spoke about that on Today America. She spoke about it, and we're gonna listen and see what she's saying and why she was trying to play superhero. Because I think she was trying to play superhero when she don't need to when you got security there. Luckily she didn't get harmed because imagine if the person had a gun.
You and Ariana have been on this journey together. I mean, it feels like, yes, you've been changed for good, but also that it's turned into a real friendship, a long one.
Yeah, this is a long-lasting friendship for us. We're kind of like sisters at this moment in time, you know? And I think we've both learned from each other and given each other some really, really beautiful gifts.
Yeah.
We've really looked after each other through this.
You do. I actually have an exhibit of that. I mean, the other day in Singapore, unfortunately, and it's scary too, a fan who just got a little overzealous, to be nice about it. And look, this is full mama bear, Cynthia. Little you just getting in there being like, don't you touch. I mean, that's just pure instinct, I guess, in that moment.
I was really thinking, I just wanted to make sure my friend was safe. You know? You know, I'm sure he didn't mean us harm, but you never know with those things, and I wanted to make sure that she was okay.
Yeah.
That was my first instinct,
You and Ariana have been on this journey together. I mean, it feels like, yes, you've been changed.
Here's the thing. That's why they got security.
Yes.
Luckily, that's he didn't have a weapon. But
They didn't have a weapon. I don't think he meant any harm, but he was a little bit hyper. But this is a super fan. And there's other ways it could have been handled a little bit better than that. You know?
Correct. They have security there. I get it, that's your friend. We know we want to protect your friend. But at the same time, you have like 40 security guards. That's their job. Imagine the person had because remember, some of these fans, even though they could be super fans, some of these fans could be obsessed to the point they'll do harm to you. And you know, that's been done in the past when it comes to these celebrities. There's stories where celebrities go to these people's houses and
you're right.
The parking lot and this and that is not good. Luckily,
Not
he
good.
just wanted a viral moment, which he did. He get his 15 minute fan. He did get arrested for like 3 to 4 days, and they released him. But at the end of the day, Cynthia need to be more and more careful. You can't be doing stuff like that.
But this was another country.
Now Ariana's gonna be fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said this was another country. If this was in the U.S., he would have got tackled down.
Thank you.
Yeah, he would have got tackled down.
Thank you. But you know, it's Singapore, but at the end of the day, still no. And Wicked do come out tomorrow night. So a lot of people are excited about that. And I think they also doing an early showing tonight. So people are going to see Wicked. And I think it's gonna be sold out. I think it's gonna be the #1 movie of the week. So for a while now, because people have been waiting. This is a big thing. They are pushing this heavy. And I mean heavy. I went to the movie the other day to see Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I mean, Wicked was everywhere. They didn't even put me Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Wicked is gonna be, that thing gonna be sold out. Sold out. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember to click all, because we do go live each and every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Like always, shout out to everybody that's watching us all across the board. Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch. Make sure you follow. Follow. So very important for you guys to follow us so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those right now watching us and also X. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Shout out to Why High, who was also in the building. It is Thursday Night Football. So go ahead. Who's playing again? I think it's Buffalo Bills versus who they playing again? I forgot. It's Buffalo Bills playing Houston. Buffalo Bill playing against Houston right now. Currently, that's what's going down now. So you know, people are turning a lot of Buffalo fans. You know, NFL, everybody gonna go to there. I'm not sure. I won't be surprised why High is going to go check it out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Why High was also in the building. Nephew was in the building. Shout out to the lovely, beautiful Evelyn Perez was also in the building. Shout out to we already know Mr. Muhammad. It's been a long while, my brother. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. You know, and appreciate you, big dog. Blessed be upon you. Shout out to you right now. Watching 70 people are still watching us right now on Bingo Live. Shout out to, and I was watching us on TikTok and other people that was coming in and out. You know how TikTok goes, man. Shout out to you guys. At the end of the day, guys, you're making Chaos Culture Radio the biggest thing on the planet. And also, guys, when you go to Chaos Culture Radio description, and also the link pinned on top of the chat, it will lead you to the Chaos Culture Radio store where we have the Chaos Culture Radio t-shirt, hat, coffee mug, you name it. It's all in the Chaos Culture Radio store. Also, go to Chaos Culture Radio community post where we leave important information like us here hitting 1 million raw views. And also Prince King, his book out right now, Raising Kings, and also Black
Raising Kings. Yep.
his album that's out now, and his new album that's about to get ready to drop on his birthday, December 12th. Sagittarius, baby. So guys,
You already know.
but guys, also just a reminder, we won't be going live tomorrow because it's my birthday, and we're finna go celebrate it the way
Happy birthday.
Raw Dog do it, Governor Ron do it. So we're gonna have fun. And, you know, I'm blessed to be alive. You know, Jordan's birthday was last week. You know, he spent time with his wife, went to dinner. We show him a lot of love. Same thing for mine, same thing. Dinner, a lot of love, a lot of fun. It's gonna be really, really dope. Shout out to you guys, man. Guys, life is not promised for tomorrow. That way you gotta enjoy it. That way you gotta enjoy it for today. Real talk. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. We over and out on this Turned Up Thursday.